The Los Angeles Chargers have a crucial offseason ahead. With Justin Herbert under center and new head coach Jim Harbaugh looking to reshape the team, the Chargers are sitting on $63 million in cap space and plenty of roster decisions to make. Whether it's strengthening the offensive line, adding playmakers for Herbert, or rebuilding their defense after the potential departures of veterans like Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, this team needs impact players. In this video, we'll break down 5-star players who could be wearing powder blue in 2025 and transform this team into a real contender. What's up, Chargers fans? Welcome to the NFL Playbook Chargers. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This channel is all about breaking down everything you need to know about the Bolts. First up is Kenyon Green, and this one might surprise you. The former first-round pick hasn't lived up to expectations with the Texans, but he could be exactly the kind of low-risk, high-reward player the Chargers need. Let's break down why this trade makes sense. The Texans are likely done with Green after 2 disappointing seasons. His PFF grades tell the story. He ranked dead last among guards as a rookie and didn't do much better in 2024, finishing 74th out of 75 players. But here's where it gets interesting. Jim Harbaugh has a track record of developing offensive linemen, and the Chargers desperately need help on their interior line. Just look at the current situation. Trey Pipkins is probably gone due to cap issues, and while Bradley Bozeman will stick around at center, the guard position is a major weakness. The Chargers already have 2 elite tackles in Rashawn Slater and rookie standout Joe Alt, but they need to shore up the interior. Here's why Green could be worth the gamble. He's still young, would come cheap in a trade, and Harbaugh's coaching could be exactly what he needs to finally tap into that first-round potential. The Chargers have bigger needs at wide receiver and in the secondary, so a low-cost option like Green could let them spend their cap space where they need it most. Is it risky? Absolutely. But with Harbaugh's track record of developing linemen and the minimal cost to acquire Green, it's the kind of smart, calculated risk that could pay off big for the Chargers. Next up is a player who could completely transform the Chargers' passing game, Stefon Diggs. The veteran receiver is hitting free agency after the Texans voided the final years of his contract, and this could be the perfect opportunity for the Chargers to give Justin Herbert the elite weapon he deserves. The Chargers' passing game struggled in 2024, with Quentin Johnston failing to live up to his first-round status. While rookie Ladd McConkey showed promise, this offense needs a proven playmaker who can step in and make an immediate impact. That's exactly what Diggs brings to the table. Even in a shortened season with the Texans, Diggs proved he can still produce, leading the team with 47 catches for 496 yards and 3 touchdowns before getting injured. At 31, he might not command a long-term mega deal, but that's actually perfect for the Chargers. A shorter prove-it deal could give them the elite receiver they need, while maintaining flexibility for the future. With Joshua Palmer hitting free agency and Johnston's struggles, adding Diggs would instantly upgrade this receiving core. Our third potential target brings us back to the offensive line, Alex Cappa. The Bengals are likely to cut the veteran guard to save $8 million in cap space, and this could be a perfect opportunity for the Chargers to add proven talent to their interior line. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cappa's 2024 season wasn't great. He ranked 72nd out of 77 guards according to PFF. But here's why this move could be a steal. Cappa was battling injuries all year, and before that, he was consistently one of the league's better guards during his time with the Buccaneers. Sometimes one down year can create the perfect buy low opportunity. This fits perfectly with Harbaugh's vision for the team. Remember, this is the coach who chose Joe Alt over Malik Neighbors in the draft because he believes in building from the trenches out. Right now, the Chargers have elite tackles in Alt and Rashawn Slater, but their interior line needs work. With Trey Pipkins likely being cut and Bradley Bozeman holding down the center position, adding Cappa at guard could be the final piece of the puzzle. Here's the exciting part. If Cappa returns to his pre-2024 form, the Chargers could suddenly have one of the NFL's top 5 offensive lines. Combine that with Herbert's arm talent and potentially a new weapon like Stefon Diggs. Now we're talking about an offense that could finally go toe-to-toe with the Chiefs. Our fourth potential target might be the most intriguing. Cooper Kupp, the Super Bowl champion and former Triple Crown winner, could be on his way out of the Rams, and the timing couldn't be better for the Chargers. Let's dive into why this move makes sense. Remember 2021? Kupp put up monster numbers, 145 catches, nearly 2,000 yards, and 16 touchdowns. While he hasn't hit those heights since then, largely due to injuries and Puka Nakua's emergence, Kupp still has plenty left in the tank. The fact that he's openly frustrated with his role in the Rams' offense could make this the perfect time to strike. The Chargers' receiver situation was exposed in their playoff loss. Besides rookie Ladd McConkey, the passing game was a mess of drops and poor route running. Imagine pairing McConkey's promising talent with Kupp's veteran savvy. Both players can line up anywhere in the formation, giving Herbert 2 reliable targets who know how to get open. The Rams might be motivated sellers too, as trading Kupp would save them $20 million in cap space. For the Chargers, this could be a more realistic option than breaking the bank for younger free agents like T. Higgins or Chris Godwin. Our final target shifts focus to the defensive side, Sheldon Rankins. With the Bengals likely to cut him for cap reasons, this veteran defensive tackle could be exactly what the Chargers need to maintain their presence in the trenches. The timing is crucial here. With Khalil Mack considering retirement and Joey Bosa likely heading elsewhere, the Chargers need to rebuild their defensive front. While Rankins isn't a household name like those two, his numbers tell an interesting story. 28.5 career sacks and consistent interior pressure when healthy. Yes, injuries have been an issue, and he only played 7 games last season. But on a prove-it deal, Rankins could be the veteran presence this defensive line needs. The current rotation of Tier Tart, Otito Ogbonia, and Poona Ford hasn't been consistent enough, and Harbaugh knows you need reliable veterans to win in the trenches. So what do you think? If the Chargers could only make 2 of these moves happen, which would you choose? An elite receiver like Diggs or Kupp to help Herbert in the passing game? Or would you focus on the trenches with players like Cappa and Rankins? Let us know in the comments below.